Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that...
Oh, great leap! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Yamal! Oh, off the bar! And it's Lopez. Now that looks a decent ball. In towards the back stick. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, in he goes again! And there's his goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That's tidy. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. David, and the shot! Goal! Spain! And they get themselves in front! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Spain leading now.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Moved on forwards. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Chance! Pedri, now it's Villa.
Spain are really in a position where...
David Villa. Cucurella. Nico Williams. And here's Lopez. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Look at the space here. Nico Williams. And it's Pedri. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he is going into that little black book. Sergio Roberto, a player who needs no introduction. Ferran Torres. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! Dispatched clinically. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
He'll try from distance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
He's in a great position here. Yamal looking to receive it in space. And he's cut it out. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, and he shoots! Goal, Spain! And the comeback is complete. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Spain with the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Spain have scored 2 quick goals here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. Oh, it's come loose!
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ferran Torres is onto this. Sergio Roberto goes looking wide. Aims beyond the defence. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Stood up well to him there. Sergio Roberto played out to the left flank. And here's Ferran Torres. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So
He's had a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. This possibly the last play of the half. Piqué tries to clear. So a temporary halt to the action. Spain have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. And we are up to the break.
well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Well, this has been a half full of thrills, and the margins are tight. Just one in it, 3-2 at the break. So right back into the action. And it's Cucurella. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. That's good play. He's picked his way through. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Drills one in. David Villa, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Sergio Roberto. Albert Ferrer has created 1 goal already. Looking to play him in. Zubimendi. Pedri. Well, that has not gone well. That pass isn't the best. Plays a sharp little ball here. Sergio Roberto. Yamal. Oh, easy pickings there. Nico Williams, under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered.
Shot a goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Dani Olmo. Now Albert Ferrer. So we've reached the hour mark. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
That's the keeper's ball. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's made its way to him. And he's having a shot! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Pedri plays it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He is through here. There's the shot! And he's quick to get rid. Dani Olmo. Albert Ferrer. Driving on and making good progress. And he skips past his man. And it's Sergio Roberto. Turns back here, probably the best option. Nico Williams. Dani Olmo. Now that is a hefty challenge. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Sergio Roberto. And it's Olmo. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Triol. It's Albert Ferrer. That's a good foray he's making. And here's Sergio Roberto. Played with finesse. Real chance! And that's a tiny finish. Just one goal in it now. Game on. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
And with that, the hat-trick tries from a long way out. Pedri, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now, can they get him away?
Spain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Jordi Alba is one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's Olmo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dani Olmo, very much into the last knockings. And the finish! Cucurella clears without hesitation. It's a searching pass, chips it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Ferran Torres takes a shot! And that is as much as we have time for. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We certainly wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.